Halo YouTube, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Apa kabar semuanya? Mudah-mudahan selalu dalam keadaan sehat walafiat, dimudahkan rezekinya, dimudahkan segala urusannya. Kembali lagi di channelnya Kuya Legeg. Jangan lupa yang belum subscribe silahkan subscribe dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya. Baik, dalam video kali ini kita akan melihat reaksi dari reaktor mancanegara yang akan mereaksi videonya merasa Alipbata. Bagaimana keseruannya? Kita langsung saja tonton di video berikut ini. Let's go.
Alright guys, Jack here, Jbf Music Guitar Lessons, and what I've got for you today is another one of these reaction analysis to the ever outstanding and amazing guitarist Alipbata. This is his cover of the soundtrack to the film Last of the Mohicans. This is the main title, the kind of main theme. I have a vague memory of the film score being quite traditional, quite folky, and just very cinematic, very climactic. As ever, I'm incredibly eager to see what twists and turns he throws at me here, what he adds to, and what he'll do to make it so unachievable for a mere mortal like myself to ever be able to play on guitar. But let's get into this. Let's see what he does with it. Just before we go off, he's holding something over the guitar, which looks to me like it might be an e-bowl. So I'm really intrigued to see what he does with this.
Oke, mari kita mulai.
So I'm fairly certain that is an e-bowl. I'll get into what it does a bit later on, but in short it sustains the note that you play on guitar, and he's using it in a really creative way to get his guitar to almost sound like an oud or some sort of instrument like that. Let's get back to it. Almost like a violin. Oof. Using his nails of plectrum, he's full of tricks, this guy. The harmonics everywhere, these hammer-ons from nowhere with the left hand, making a kick drum out of his guitar. So effective using your nail to chug on that string. Ooh. Never seen him do these kind of classical flamenco styles before with his fingers. Oh! Using every part, even using this part here, to get percussive hits. Ever-present artificial harmonics just really make that main melody sing. Left hand keeping this rhythm along with the taps on the right, so we know where the beat is. Some natural harmonics along with the artificial ones there. Really nice finger rolls here, so it's kind of going across the strings. Beautiful arpeggiations. Back to the e-bow. What's really cool is he's using it sustain some notes, still hammer on others with his left hand. never seen it used like this before. Very creative. Fantastic. It almost goes without saying at this point, but just another tour de force, another fantastic arrangement from this guy. As ever, I'm spoilt for choice for things to look at and break down. I've got a few ideas of what I want to tackle alongside the EBow, so let's get to that. Okay, so I broke out the old acoustic to demonstrate this a bit more efficiently. This is a thing I have covered to some extent before in my loop pedal demonstrations videos, which I'll link to with the eye up there. But you can get a lot of sounds out of the guitar rather than just kind of chords and kind of, you know, strumming and that sort of thing. You can use it very percussively, so some things you can do, slap the frets here and slap above the sound hole. The thing he did that was really cool was tapping the body of the guitar with just a finger. You get this kind of more low bass drum type sound, whereas if you use a nail or kind of flick at it, you get a sharper, more kind of snare type sound. The thing they did that was really cool was kind of hit the guitar here. So again, this is just a different percussive sound. You can get kind of like toms, lots of sounds to be had. Quite a departure from the more kind of traditional, you know, so the EBow, the E stands for electronic and the bow just means bow. So the idea is that it's meant to be an electronic bow, so you can get the guitar to sound a bit like a violin or a cello or any other instrument that does actually use a bow. The way it achieves this, it's basically just a magnet. There's an on switch that turns the magnet on, and one that turns it off, and then you can make the magnet go into kind of overdrive, so it makes even more strange noises. If you hold a magnet towards the guitar strings, because the guitar strings are made of metal, it will cause them to vibrate. Whenever they vibrate, that's when a sound happens. Like if I just do this, the sound is happening because the string is vibrating. So if I turn on my glorified magnet here and hold it above the string, it starts to cause the string to vibrate, and because it's vibrating, it makes a sound. So the way people tend to use an EBow is to make it sound a bit like a violin. So I've never really seen an EBow used on an acoustic, and honestly I've never tried it out before, so let's give it a go and see if we can get any interesting sounds. So it does look to me like he's either got a kind of different version of this, or maybe just even taken this cover off, because it looks like he's able to sustain more than one string at a time, which I can't do this. It's designed in such a way that the strings kind of go through these grooves at either side, and then the bit in the middle is where the string goes to get sustained.
Baik teman-teman, itu tadi kita sudah sama-sama saksikan bagaimana reaksi reaktor mancanegara mereaksi videonya Mas Alipbata ya, dimana Mas Alipbata selalu menampilkan sesuatu yang sangat fenomenal dan mengagumkan ya, membuat para reaktor dan para musisi ini terkagum-kagum terhadap penampilan dan teknik yang ditampilkan oleh Mas Alipbata. Mungkin itu saja untuk video kali ini. Mudah-mudahan kalian semua terhibur. Jika kalian suka dengan video ini, jangan lupa like, comment, dan share, subscribe, dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya. Kuya lagi pamit, kita akan berjumpa lagi di video-video yang lebih menarik lainnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ciao.